Hey guys, what's up? It's KraDeNine here with a MapleStory 2 update video. Yes, MapleStory 2, that's still a thing. So, we actually have the jobs that will be available for MapleStory 2. And going through the comments on the MapleStory 2 page, because I can't read Korean, I was kind of relying on people who posted up their translations. So it says, in MapleStory 2, you start as a beginner who will be able to advance from one of the 4 basic classes: warrior, magician, bowman, and thief. No pirate, which is kind of weird. From there you can broaden your horizons to become either a berserker, knight, wizard, priest, ranger, gunslinger, thief, or assassin. And this is from the user Jorba. That's his translation, if that's accurate. But looking at the picture itself, going from the far left to the right, so starting with the far left, you see this guy with a giant sword, a helmet, and a grin. So you always assume that that's probably a two-handed swordsman, a berserker, or a paladin. But it kind of makes more sense to be a berserker because that grin and the horns, it just sounds like he's gonna kill somebody. Now going a bit to the right, we have the guy with the sword and shield, more commonly known as a one-handed swordsman. In MapleStory we have that as well, paladins and heroes and Mihails even, and personally, it's kind of cool. It's a very standard class. I will probably be playing it just because I love warriors whenever I start a new MMO. So, we'll see how that goes. Not much could be said. He's a knight. Maybe his name will change later, but knight is good enough for now. Next, we have a mage. I don't think this is going to be necessarily a class-focused one, as in like archmage being separated between fire and ice. I think the next one will find a leeway in between and give them elemental skills rather than switch them up and separate ice and fire. I mean, the concept was nice in theory, but I mean, there's no reason why an ice lightning mage is forced to only stick with ice and lightning, and why they can't learn fire stuff. Granted, my opinion shouldn't matter, but that's my opinion. Next we have a priest. How do we know it's a priest? They have a book, they have a wand, staff thingy, and they have the circulator. For lack of a better word, that little crown tiara thing they have on their head. That normally symbolizes priest or healer or something of the sort in MMOs. Next we have a ranger. He has a bow, he's gonna shoot arrows. Kind of simple. Now the next one is the only one that really stands out for me, because he has a freaking machine gun turret. I mean, what? I thought originally it was a cannon. It's not. It has barrels. So that'll probably be a part of the bowmaster class, I'm assuming, or the archer class, because there's no official pirate and we're missing crossbowmasters. So I'm assuming those take the place of crossbowmasters. So this might link up to why we have pirates now. I don't know, we'll see. Next we have a guy wielding a dagger. Thieves, dual blades, shadowers, they're back. And they're probably going to be very overpowered over time. So, not much else can be said. Next we have a Night Lord, or assassin, who has 2 throwing stars, and they look like a ninja. So they don't look too much like a thief, but more like a ninja, because for some reason people in MMOs like to separate thieves, ninjas, and pirates. So that just tends to be the general consent of how to separate them out. But that's really it. That's the job stuff. Kind of interesting. I'm probably going to be playing either the berserker, the knight, the bowmaster, or the dual blade, or the dagger user, the shadower, whatever they're gonna call it in MapleStory 2. So, yeah. What's your opinion on these classes, guys? And which one are you going to play when MapleStory 2 comes out in Maple Global or Maple Europe? So, leave those down below in the comment section, and see you guys later.